Alright, so what this deck tries to do is use the only zombie type Gemini monster in the game, PM Captor, who has two neat effects. His pendulum effect is when you pendulum summon zombie type monsters, they're immune to destruction effects, so they can't be destroyed by battle or card effects for that turn. So no mirror forces, torrential tributes, yada yada yada, or whatchamacallit, bottomless trap holes, which is pretty good. His other effect when he's actually a monster is if you destroy something by battle, you can add a pendulum monster from your graveyard to your hand, which is also pretty good. So I thought, well, I could just put him in a magician pendulum deck. I can put some pendulum monsters with 0 defense and are dark type. That way I can use a reoccurring nightmare because the PM Captor is also a target. So is Zombie Master and Unizombie, two of the best zombie cards out there. So I thought, oh, this deck has all kinds of unlimited potential to actually do well because it has so much synergy with the pendulum cards and the zombie monsters. And it kind of did. It's just I only drew into PM Captor in one of my games. I really should have added in Goblin Zombie or Pyramid Turtle, just some way to search out. Goblin Zombie, I didn't add him in the first place because I had no intention of actually going into synchros until I remembered I had put in Unizombie right before I started play testing the deck. I was like, oh wait, I actually have a tuner in here. I should probably put some synchro monsters in my extra deck, and I totally forgot to throw in Goblin Zombie. So that was kind of like just my biggest regret with this deck. The deck itself works fine. It's just I really wish I could have taken out Unexpected Die and maybe one of the recurring nightmares or one of the pendulum calls just to throw in 2 Goblin Zombies because that would have increased the consistency. I also in Solidarity because you need PM Captor to actually destroy a monster by battle to get his effect off. And since all the other cards in here that aren't zombie types are pendulum monsters, so they don't go to the graveyard anyway, I thought it would work out well. But I kept using my Magician's effects to actually destroy spell and trap cards where you have to discard one of your pendulum monsters to the graveyard. So I always had something in the graveyard, or one of my XYZ monsters are in the graveyard who are not zombie type monsters, so I don't think I ever actually got off Solidarity once. Even though I drew into it a couple times, but oh well, it's not that big a deal. If you have Zombie World out, you can just use it no problem too. So I thought that would help out too, because Zombie World also stops a lot of decks, because changing all monster types in the graveyard and on the field to zombie types and no monsters being able to be tributed is really nice. So it's probably not nice enough to run 3 of them though. Just throw out one of those for maybe, I don't know, another Goblin Zombie, which I really probably should add a Goblin Zombie in here.